Okay, that video, not the dumbest person ever. I've met people that are more deserving of the title. So, yeah. Met some pretty dumb people. However, I'm not going to talk about that. What I'm going to talk about is what I think I gleaned from that video. I think she was trying to argue that organic foods being grown locally, say a cooperative or an association of vegetable growers, if you will, and then resold at, say, a farmer's market would be more beneficial towards the residents of California, or at least the residents of Santa Monica? Santa Cruz? Yeah, I think it was Santa Cruz. Anyway, would be more beneficial to those residents. Okay. Organic food grown locally, organic fruits and vegetables, are fruits and vegetables that are grown without the use of chemical pesticides. And of course, having read about the warnings against smoking, I know that one of the things that causes cancer, pesticides, or more specifically, chemical pesticides. I'm thinking, why, oh why, if we're unwilling to either inhale it in our lungs while standing underneath the crop dusting plains, or inhale it in our lungs in the form of smoke, if we happen to be non-smokers, not that I am, then why would we want it on our food, our fruits and vegetables? That's right, there are a lot of non-smokers who have not been exposed to smoke, but who have eaten fruits and vegetables that are produced by certain agricultural firms, not going to say their names, don't want to get sued, who not only genetically modify the crap out of their foods, making them less natural, making them, well, pretty much mutant freak shows, but also they introduce chemically based pesticides, which have this unpleasant effect of shortening the lifespans of the customer buying said produce. Yeah. And of course, the dominating market in fruits and vegetables these days is China, not anywhere in the US. So, the benefits of growing locally and selling locally at farmers markets. Well, that one wouldn't have to export from China or import from China, use any of China's exports. They'd be able to keep the economic benefits in-house, if one will, even if it were locally. And there'd be none of those pesticides in the fruits and vegetables. So, rather than an agricultural firm or a foreign economy that would tend to introduce factors which would jack the price up of fruits and vegetables for the prospective market, in this case, the state of California, just using that as an example, but rather than having the people of that one area having to pay more for their fruits and vegetables, they would be producing them locally, selling them at farmers markets, and the price of said produce, they could sell it for less because there's no transportation costs. There's no, well, almost negligible transportation costs. So basically, produced in-house, produced without nasty chemicals, not only would people be buying them for less, but more of what was sold would be going into the farmer's pocket, rather than to a faceless, nameless corporation. Yes, I'm pulling this out of my ass, but it makes a hell of a lot more sense than the crap that people have been telling you, right? Maybe. I'm just trying to make a point that I think she had a point. Strangely enough. Usually happens when I'm tired. Anyway,